Young men involved in this, all the young people in general, were at Reggie's bar in Tigerland that night. It is unclear exactly who drank and where they drank, but all of them were underage except for one. Today, authorities temporarily suspended Reggie's license. Our Brianne Bizet is here with what will happen next. Bree.
An ABC office board member I spoke with today believes it might be time to change policies to put more penalties on businesses that serve minors.
Well, there's a lot the board's been having to deal with, and this is now, another really important matter we got to take up.
The Alcoholic Beverage Control Office is taking a closer look at one bar in particular. Police say LSU student Madison Brooks spent her last few hours alive at a bar in Tigerland. Investigators say she was at Reggie's when the 19-year-old met the four guys who would later drop her off before she ended up in the middle of Burbank Drive, hit by a car. According to arrest reports, all but one of the guys was underage, despite admitting to police they were all drinking at the bar. Baton Rouge Alcoholic Beverage Control Board member Scott Wolfong says Reggie's is on the board's radar, and this latest incident could trigger policy changes.
One of the big things that we've tried to do is look for the repeat offenders on underage drinking, and so one of the proposals I actually am trying to get the board to adopt is to require a board appearance for multiple violations.
Under the current ABC policy, businesses can have 2 violations from serving alcohol to minors, and they'll be issued a fine. By putting down money, business owners avoid going to the board or getting flagged by the board.
We have to have an honest conversation, I think, in this community of what are our priorities, and everybody wants people to make money, but when it's a controlled substance, there does need to, my opinion is there needs to be some more reasonable restrictions.
As Wolfong explains, making some of these changes is not always easy.
There's a very close relationship between the alcohol industry in this town and the governing bodies. Our board has several members that have financial interest in the industry.
Members who sit on the ABC board are appointed by the Metro Council and are often people connected in the industry. Some council members think that those board members who have financial stakes in local businesses should still be allowed to vote on substance control policies.
It has to be a diverse approach, not just a singular approach, and I believe the ABC board is balanced.
Metro Council member Daryl Hurst says they appoint members who are in the industry to the ABC board to give more insight on how the business works. If they have to vote on something that pertains to their individual business, they will not be allowed to vote.
On February 9th, the ABC board will meet to discuss whether or not to adopt a new fine schedule for establishments. The proposal allows businesses just one violation for underage drinking before facing more than just a fine. Greg.
All right, Bree, thank you for that. We appreciate it. We also learned that